Here we go. Now I'm live. Hey, now I'm live. Try to come in again, guys. Try to come in again. Remind me later. Oh, yeah, I know. Something went wrong. There we go. Now I'm coming in live there. I'll wait for somebody to drop in. Because it's been a while. It's been a while. Okay, doing another photo dream design. Okay, that's great. Yeah, I gotta change all of that. Zara, here you are. It's early in the morning for you, honey bun. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I lost all demonetization and everything because I've been off so long, but just don't look behind me because I don't have any pretty screen. I haven't figured out the backgrounds for this part yet. But I got myself a lime beer because it's nighttime here. 8 p.m. tonight. Oh, that's sweet. How long can you hang out? Can you hear me okay? Let me see. You have to go to work in an hour? Oh, okay. Just let me know if you can hear me okay, because I want to be sure that my mic is coming through. Oh, good. Perfect. 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 Great. Yeah, I'm going to be on all summer. I'm going to start at 8 instead of waiting till 9. And although Tammy and a couple others can't come in right at 8, they might be able to hang out from 9 o'clock like before. But I thought I'd start at 8 tonight. What do you guess you're getting ready for work, so that's what you're up to. Have you been able to play grandmom lately? Hey, there's Mutt. Hot, stressful day today? Absolutely. I'm glad to see you, Michelle. Oh, did you get her to a doctor yet, Michelle? Has she had any tests? Has she had any of the neurological exams? I've been working on a whole bunch of stuff, and I haven't been filming any of it. I I got this one from a gal named Jennifer, and if she pops in, she said she would pop in tonight, and her moniker's 816 Variety. But I've got some fireworks. for the 4th of July. And instead of all these plain olds, I'm going to bling it up. So I've got my blings ready to go. I'm going to put plain black in the background, and I'm hoping to bling everything else. I'm trying to get bling colors that work with it. That's what I'm doing. What are y'all working on? I know Zara's working on going to work. I've missed being on chat with you guys, for sure. Yes, I was over at Daughters on Sunday, and then my usual Monday and Wednesday grandparent sessions. I also have our regular Thursday shopping session tomorrow. All right. I gotta tell you, my grandkids are both going to high school in September. My grandson will be a junior, and my granddaughter will be a freshman. So that's 10th. So it's 9th and 11th. It's unbelievable how fast everything is just flying by. Y'all know that. I don't have to tell anybody that. Okay, I know where the 310s are. Let me see if I have any of these blingy ones that will go near it. Okay. I'm going to arrange them by color this time so that I can sort them out. You're not working on anything right now, but tomorrow I'll probably be back working on 3 whips. I'm going for, Alice in Wonderland and Golden Valley and Mary Morgan. I haven't seen them, to be completely honest. I have not been up on what everybody else has been doing, or where y'all are hanging out. So tell me, where's everybody hanging out right now? What's the best place to hang out for diamond painting, and when? 20 months old. He will be 20 months old. It is amazing. It is amazing. Completely amazing. I gotta tell you, I'm loving that I got my my eyes done, but I still need to get close sometimes. There are 3 huge canvases. You don't usually do huge. 106. Wow. 93. 60 by 80. Wow. That's not your normal genre, girlfriend. At least it wasn't last year. You took a whole week off, but most of the time I'm in my chat room and a few other people. Okay. Who other people do you listen to right now? I know you have a chat room, and you're still on what, at noon in the afternoon? You're still on in the afternoon? Did I get that right? Okay, that's the greens. That's the black and gray. Okay. How long you been working on those? Anybody doing anything? Well, I know Zara wouldn't be doing anything for the 4th because she doesn't celebrate that, but, and that's just regular black. I don't have any green in this. I do have teal, but no blue. I don't have white. I do have purple, so let's try that purple. And I do have pink, so I'll look at that. I don't have dark blue. I have gray and black. No yellows. It's not that pink. It's possible. And that might be possible. So it's none of these. I'm just interested in what other people to could get in on and chat up, because I've been working up on Whatnot. I've been selling my D-stash on Whatnot, and I probably should do it on TikTok instead, but I need about 100 subscribers or whatever to TikTok before they let you do that. Before they let you do that there. And I don't have 100, don't have 100 people following me there. Ooh, that's a good one. That might be a good one. I don't have any. Do I have orange? I have a brownish orange in here. That kind of rosy orange. I don't know. That might work. I don't know. We'll see. Purple, yes. Purple, yes. Teal, yes. That's a weird teal. I don't know. Not those giant ones. More purple, yes. More purple. I have more bling anyway than I know what to do with, so I might as well use it. And maybe I'll use some of these other blingy colors in here just because I can. You actually started both of them back in January this year. Might be halfway on the Golden Valley, but not that far on Alice in Wonderland. Next, Dip in Time. J-Rob? Never heard of J-Rob. And a few other places. Okay. I'll have to check them out. I know you were on Nix. In ages. Yeah, I haven't been dipping into junk journaling, but even that has been paused because I've been really, really tired and fighting plantar fasciitis in my foot. Check your vitamin D too. Check your vitamin D. When I started taking multivitamins and vitamin D last year, my energy levels skyrocketed. And I didn't do anything else other than do that. After about 2 weeks, I started feeling so much more energy. It was unbelievable. You're only live Tuesdays and Thursdays now at 2 o'clock. I'll have to put that up for the summer. Sometimes I will do an occasional late night pop up. Yeah. The thing is, I'm on Whatnot on a bunch of evenings, mostly over the weekend. Definitely this holiday weekend, as much as I can be. And I'm trying to get enough followers there because I'm going to start selling junk journal kits and stuff. I sold a few of my unfinished kits already on there. And people are doing bundles, coordinated bundles that they can do in junk journals. So I've made almost $1,000 on Whatnot just in a month and a half since Memorial Day weekend. So it's worth it to be on there, but it's also too easy for me to spend because the same people that I'm selling to, I'm also seeing some of them in there, and it's hard not to reciprocate, you know? Sometimes I will do an occasional, and yeah, I got that. For anybody, I want to put that one up because if anybody wants to jump in on your live stream, I don't know that anybody will be on seeing what I'm doing. I'm still cleaning out lots of things and destashing and, you know, my daughter is putting a new ceiling in the barn room. You take vitamin D every day. I'm on the iron tablets, but I need to slowly increase the dosage because otherwise I get more tired than I was before taking them. Yeah, I've always... Motorcycles flying by. Can't even hear myself think when they go by. Yeah, I've always had low iron too. The problem with taking iron for me is that I get, constipated. That doesn't help me at all. That is no help at all. So, oh, I need a really, really dark purple. And I don't have a deepest, darkest purple. Not here, anyway. That's really close to that one. And it's kind of close to that. I know Miss Philbin is going to come in sometime. Probably later. She said it's too early for her. Tammy said it's too early for her. She still has grandkids. So she might be on a little bit later. So I don't know. All right, those. I don't have a pink one to replace that. What about you, Muttnut? Do you take any vitamins? How are you taking care of your health right now? Not easy, is it? If you're looking after your mom and you're looking after yourself, it's really not easy. Not easy at all. This one kind of goes with that. Kind of. Ooh. Rose, rose, and rose. I still have the interview. Perfect time for you. Yeah, it is. I still have the interview from that 100-year-old gal. She's 102 now, I think. And I still have that to put up. You guys have to keep me accountable to this stuff. Oh my. Wonder if I'll get to see Gemma on here tonight. No, you don't take anything. You don't like any kind of meds. Well, who does? My problem is that I run myself into the ground. Yes, that could very well be, my dear. I can see that happening very easily. With your jobs and your grandkids and running around and that kind of thing, you absolutely run yourself down. I've kind of learned that, you know what? The world will go on without me for a while. It absolutely can. It does, it will, and it can. And that's okay with me. God's got the perfect timing down, and I've just got to go with it. I just got to roll with it sometimes. Because my timing is not the best. Not in the least. Ooh, that's a good brown. Ooh, that's a really good brown. That's a good brown, too. Okay, I'll take that. That's a good plain. The other ones suck. The other colors rot. I don't have any of the teals. And I don't have a dark blue. That's too red. Black and black are always black. Yeah. I know you're a people pleaser. But you know what? C'est la vie. People need to start pleasing you too. People need to start helping you out. Because you deserve it too. You deserve it, girlfriend. No, that's too green. That's better, but it's kind of in between those two. All right. Oh, man. I can put these away. I don't know. I really like that purple. I can deviate from the purples that they have in here, can I? After all, they're not going to be perfect, are they? They're not going to be perfect. I know. I do too. I preached on Sunday about welcoming and hospitality. And I got some pretty nice comments from peanut gallery, so to speak. And I came through so invigorated. It just felt so good. Um, it just felt awesome. I was on a high like the rest of the day. And that's what I like to do. I like to help people that way. I talked about going to nursing facilities and visiting people there. I talked about, oh, that's interesting. That's too pink. That's a dark purple. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'll put it in there just in case. Oh my. Part of the scripture was about giving someone a cup of cold water. And the funny thing is, they had, not ironically, but probably on purpose, left me a little bottle of cold water up in the pulpit, which was perfect. And I used that as an example and a thank you. Oh no, I just dropped something. The whole little container here, that's not good. I'm still cleaning stuff out, and it's a pain in the tuchus here. Man. Oh, those are glitter stones. I'd love to use those, but they're not the right colors either. Is that one an okay color? I'll use them up if I want, if I can. A little scissors. Where did I dump this stuff? Oh. Oh. I didn't know they were in there. Well, it helps. It helps when you dump something out because you finally see what you've been hoarding in these strange places. It helps you clean. No main. No main. That's a glitter one. I'd like to use some glitter ones if I can. These are way too big. Big, big, big ones. Nope. 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 Wrong size. I need the little ones. The little ones. No. Nope. They're the wrong everything. Anybody else done any sorting through their stuff? Getting rid of and destashing anything? Anybody else destashing? Going through things and determining what you don't want no more? Oh, these yellow ones. See, they're not okay. These are the other yellows. Maybe I can use those. I don't want gold like. Well, it's kind of yellowish, but maybe. I want some gold, but not gold gold. I'm sorry, I guess I have to go soon, huh? Michelle will have to keep me company. have to keep me company. What else are you doing tonight, Michelle? These are kind of gold-ish. No, styrofoam. Stay up there, please. I'll substitute a lot for a lot, I guess. And I don't want them in there. I keep reaching around things. I'm still here, right? Am I still here? Where did I put the... Trying to read the books to get rid of them. Yes, that does count. Yes, that absolutely does count. I've been doing that too. I found a bunch of books from like the late 1800s, early 1900s out in the barn when we were cleaning stuff out there. And I've been dusting them off. Some of them are old arithmetic books. Some of them are architectural books. Some of them are prayers in German and songs in German. So I am going to use those for junk journaling and ripping them, some of them apart. Some of them I'm going to try to sell as is, because you should see the other stuff that's selling. Craziness. I mean, the worst looking ripped up books you've ever seen, and people are buying them for $3 and $4 a piece. I've looked up some of my books and they're worth like anywhere between 15 and 45 bucks. So I know I'm not going to get that and whatnot, but I could put them up on Etsy maybe and see if there's any interest in them on Etsy. I noticed that my handmade stuff out of my spare drills aren't selling really well on Whatnot. Nobody seems interested in that. So I think that's going to be for an Etsy sale too. I'm trying to learn what's best on eBay, which is probably the books. What's best on Etsy, which is the handmade stuff, which duh. And then what's better on Whatnot. And Whatnot is great for that stuff that you just want to be done with. You just want quick sales and get them out of your way. And then you have to wait for getting the right audience too. So I'm learning but I really don't want to take up all my time selling. I want to write. I want to get back to writing as well as reading. You're not doing a thing, sweetie. I want to get back to writing. After the conference I went to a couple weeks ago, I've got so many ideas you wouldn't believe, but ideas are never my problem, you know? I don't ever have a lack of inspiration. It's, sitting down and actually doing it. It's more of a lack of discipline. And that's another thing I've got to get myself into. That's another fine mess I've gotten into. Okay. Well, you can stay with us as long as you're welcome. You're welcome to stay here as long as you want to, sweetie. Oh my gosh. I appreciate the company. That's a really dark one. I don't want that one. It's too dark too, I think. That's a pretty good dark one for that. All right, maybe there's a medium brown for this other one. I'm getting mugged up here. That's gonna be a great stream. My face jumping in and out of sight here. Well, they are kind of orange. Maybe I can put orange in its place. I have a pinky orange in here. It's going to have all this extra garbage. Yeah, there is a pinky orange. Ooh. Ooh. That might just work. That's not quite as dark. I like that. I want to go see some fireworks. I want to see some fireworks that one of my bucket lists is to fly overhead of some fireworks that are below me. That does not thrill my husband in the least, I gotta say. And if he's not thrilled by it, there's no way he's going to make it happen for me. So I don't see myself ever getting to do it unless it's by accident. Now somebody's yelling. The apartment's next door. It doesn't sound too good over there either. Not too good. All right, I like that one. That'll work. All right, now what colors don't I have yet? The rose pinkies and the teals. What book are you reading specifically right now? I just got done reading one that I found on. Well, somebody recommended it to me from Audible. And it was called A Gentleman in Moscow. And if you like history mixed with a little bit of a mystery, but finding out what they're doing in that culture, it was interesting. I found it very interesting. The Gentleman in Moscow. I don't know if it's quite up your alley, though, Zara. Oh, here's all the blacks. That's where the extra ones got to. I haven't looked in these little containers in so long. About time I cleaned them out. And that's plain green. I don't need the greens. I need teal. Oh, now we're getting to it. Where are my teals? Here and here. Oops, no, that's gray. Where is the other teal piece? I don't want the gray. I don't want the black. Give me the other one. Here we go. Huh. Oh, yeah. It's always something. That's too blue. Ooh, that might work. Ooh, that indeed might work. Are they about? No, they're not about the right color. Not the same. You know how blind I go trying to find the right shade of each of these colors and trying to match them up. Find the perfect shade, and I don't have enough of them. But too bad. Too bad. That's not it. They're too big. Are they the bigger ones? Then I gotta make sure the size is right. Why do I have all of these if if I have to sort through them all like this all the time? Obviously that's too blue. So now I need a light one of that one. You've read that book? You heard of the book? Goldfinch. Oh. You gave it a 1 star last time. Doesn't sound like you're too enthusiastic on reading it this time then. I would just skim it. If I had to read it a second time, I would just skim it. Oh my. Now this is not a light, I mean it's a light teal, but it's not it's more of a, no, it's really weird. It's not a, well, maybe it's this one. I don't know. I could go with that one. And that's not terrible. And that's too light, isn't it? It's too green. I want one that's a little more blue, but not as blue. Ooh, that's too green. Too blue. That's a hard combo to get, green and blue. That's not bad. Does it go with that? Yeah. All right, I think I found them. Now I need the pinks. They look like they're the same color. Yay! The rose colors, not the pinks. There we go. I don't need the black because flat black and flat gray are going to be behind everything. Now, give me the roses. Where are my roses? Where are my roses? Roses and cranberry. Okay, that's the brown and that's the purple. Okay. 3 more. Now I need a tissue. You know what? I can show you one I got done recently. It's sitting here. A couple of them. That one's long. Okay. I got this one done. That light is pretty terrible. I didn't like this one much, although I like it for the books. But it didn't get, somebody did not go through it and pick out the dots that don't belong where they are. They didn't edit it very well. And I did a Sagittarius. Just because. And then I did this one. It's a 120. It's a 120 long. This is the bottom of it. And it has special flowers in it. Special big flowers in it. And it's got the bridge over the river. And then it comes up to like, and these are all falling off, of course. To a cottage at the top. So it's a cottage and water and a bridge and flowers and a little waterfall and steps at the bottom. I know that came out really cool. How to frame it though? I don't know. I will have to figure out how to frame it. I want to seal it first, obviously. Maybe I'll get just a piece of foam core board. How do you frame all of yours, Michelle? Do you frame yours, or you just put them in the notebooks? You used to do mostly small of them. What are you going to do with your bigger ones now that you're doing them? I need to do some kind of a survey to know what people are doing. Still awake, Michelle? Yeah, those are the greens. That's the blues. That's the teal too. Where are my roses? Here are my roses. Here are some roses. Ooh, they're really red. Where's my cranberry? Is this dark enough cranberry? No. It's a nice rose. Maybe that's that one. Kind of in between. You're dark. You're bright red, though. You're a little too pink. You're too pink. Pink, 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 pink. A lot of small ones are in the portfolio book. Yeah, I do too. And a lot of my big ones I put on the wall. Oh, good. And no, I don't frame them either. But most of the time, okay, yeah, in the portfolio books, yeah, I've got them too. I've got a bunch of them, and I'm getting tired of putting them in there, to be honest. I want to see some of the ones I'm doing. I want to, oh, that's perfect for that one. Is it? No, it's too. Beans. It's light, but it's not quite light enough to be different from that. What's this down here? Something I didn't put into. Contina. You're too pink. You're too something. I don't know. Too something. You're empty. Great. No. This is the perfect one, and there's not enough of it. Gee. Jiminy crickets. No, not close enough. You're too light. No, you're pretty close. Close enough for factory work. I'll take it. Are these too close enough? You do need to get more storage boxes, though. For all my spare drills. What boxes are you using? Because now that I got room in my room to put things on my wall. Put a good bit of the paintings up on the wall. You can tell it all now, honey bun. I'm glad you're working on your room and you're getting it to where you like it. I think putting up what we made gives us a sense of accomplishment, makes us feel good about what we've done. And really, I like seeing all the work I've put into things. Yeah, they are pretty similar, so I'm going to go with that. I'm getting warm in here. I got to turn my fan on again, I think. Oh, don't fall. I didn't give you permission to fall. Inanimate objects drive me nuts. They don't do what I ask them to do. Just a low. Thank you. I think I got my sparkles. I think I've got my sparkles. Right now, I have enough Tic Tac containers to do my rounds. I have Tic Tac containers. Can I send them to you? Cardboard, a long cardboard box. If you like Tic Tacs, I've got a bunch of Tic Tac containers. In the boxes, in the organizer boxes. If you want them, I'll send them to you. Because I've got to get rid of this stuff, and I don't use Tic Tacs anymore. I would love to send them to you. You haven't moved, have you? I still have your address. I believe I still have your address. Hey, Dawn! Welcome in, my girl. We're just talking about storage. How we're storing our spares and our extras and all that stuff. I'm trying to pawn off some Tic Tac containers onto Michelle here. Zara was in for a bit. She's off to work now. Or will be in a few minutes. And I'm working on some fireworks and I'm going to bling up. Black background and lots of bling in the middle. Oh, man. Then I've got two big containers. One of them even has 100 slots in it. I got two bigger ones to send you. I am trying to sell them and nobody's buying, so I'll just send them to you. I want to see that they get to somebody who's going to use them. That's what I want. You're hoping actually Sunday you can actually live stream. Ah, some real fireworks on my channel, weather permitting. Well, I would love to see some. I don't know if I'm going to get to see them. Yours is on Sunday, even though the 4th is on Saturday. You sure? It all depends on the weather, too. I know, I get it. Ugh. I'm trying to fill my putty thing. I've gotten used to these. The Diamond Art putty pens. I've really been liking that, even though putty sometimes bothers me because it like leaves strings. All right. I know postage is a bear, but I'd rather see somebody use them than not. I'll wait till I get paid again, then I can send them to you. They don't weigh very much. What are you working on, Dawn? I like my art dot cases. Yeah, me too. And Harbor Freight containers. I think if Harbor Freight stopped selling them. I know, right? The Harbor Freights, I have a pain in the it's a pain in the butt to get them out of the crease. Like when you open them up, that they don't fall out and fall to the side, and then when you try to close them up, they go in the crease. So I'm like not liking them. But I just ordered some from well, I'm going to order some from Amazon. I like the ones that have the individual little trays that you can put the number labels on, and they're always ready. So I do a lot of confetti, and that to me is the best way to do confetti. Just pull one off the shelf, dig one or two out, put it away. You love potty? You mean putty? Never used Harbor Freight. I've used the round bottle stores, Tic Tac store, 28 grit. Yeah. And the Elizabeth Ward knockoff. Yeah, me too. Working on Curtis Reykjavik. Oh, Rabbit in Red. Ooh, that sounds neat. Here for a few more minutes. Meant to tell you that I have nearly completed a sleep sack for your grandson. Oh, cool. I've made enclosed in decades, and I do need some guidance as to what to do. Aw. Well, I used to be a dressmaker, so if you have any questions, email me. I used to do wedding gowns and christening gowns a long time ago. Oh my God, speech to text hates me tonight. That's cheating, speech to text. That's okay. See, Michelle, you came on. You didn't know you were going to get a freebie out of this. You're my moderator tonight because Tammy's not here yet. Dawn, I'm so glad to see you. How you doing? I love the smell of these putties too. This one's banana. Banana. How cool is that? Banana. Banana. I hardly ever use up these putties though. I mean, like I've gotten some testers that were sent to me, when we were doing the challenges and stuff, and I haven't used them all up yet. They're in the fridge mostly, except for the one or two I've been using. The cherry and the banana. But I gotta tell you, they're take some time to use them up. And they got all black when I put them in the back of my picker-upper. You're actually going to do your first ES. What's an ES? From Tima. Okay. For Lori, PRNDL, Mary Morgan. I've been using Alien Putty. Oh, all right, you guys. I haven't been on in a year. So you're going to have to like tell me what I've been missing. You're going to have to like work me through these things and say, this is what Alien Putty is, because I have no clue. Enhancement suggestions. Okay, is what ES stands for. Thank you. Thank you, Michelle. What is PRNDL? Because that looks like park, reverse, neutral, drive, and whatever the L is. It looks like my gear shift. And I don't think that's what you mean. Now I'm going to get the black out. Lori Prindle. That's LP. Okay. Prindle. Oh, Prindle. Gotcha. That's the name of an artist. Okay. Mary Morgan. Okay. See, I have to look all these things up again because I am clueless. I've been out of the loop for over a year. I have my ministry license back again, so I've been busily making a living, either at the Boys and Girls Club still teaching my fifth graders. And although I don't know how much longer I'm going to have the energy to do that. I have never used the speech to text. To be completely honest, I have never used speech to text. So I do not know. I hear it can be annoying, but I have no clue. No clue. Wait, what is the other one? Okay, it's 4. I'm looking out for 4. 8 and 4. Let me get rid of these while I'm here. I have 25 diamond paintings that I am destashing that I'm going to send to the women's shelter with instructions, not really instructions, but with like, get instructions here at this YouTube site. Because if they watch many of my, what I've already got put up, they'll know how to do it for sure. I don't think that'll ever be a problem. I've got to the point where using other boutique putties has me frustrated. MYOWA is the shop. Make your own wall art. Oh, I received no compensation for the plug. I'll have to, is that on Etsy? I'll have to check that out. I only ice it when I'm too lazy. Oh, use it. That was my mistake. See, I got one eye worked on. I have a new lens in this eye, and in a couple weeks, I'm getting the other new lens in this one. And this side's foggy, so my chat is on that side. So I have to lean in to see it with my good eye. So part of it is I'm not reading it right. I only use it when I'm too lazy to type. It was a long day for me, and Mom has a lot to do with it, and it was hot. Yeah, she's probably bugged by the heat too. Poor thing. What are you noticing, Michelle? What are you noticing that because just missing your car keys isn't a symptom, but forgetting what the car keys are for is. And you probably already know that, and I'm just preaching to the choir here, but yay, my first couple are down on this one. I know, it's hard. A friend of mine said that her husband has picked up a cell phone and didn't know what it was for. And he was previously constantly on his cell phone, not too long ago. And then about 10 minutes later, he was walking around wondering where his cell phone was. So he fell and he was already starting dementia, but his fall really knocked him for a loop. He's been diabetic for a long time, and so that hasn't helped. Why are they? Oh, the letters are for the. I'm just putting the black in. The black in around the bling. I'll do the bling later. So I can sit here and chat and not think about what I'm doing, really. This isn't even black, really. It's like a dark slate. It's like a dark slate blue. Ouch, ouch. Ow. I got all my doctor's appointments taken care of and found out that the arthritis in my feet are worse. I have this little hook that comes up right above my big toe. My big toes are a mess. It's like she's in the past, but yet present day at the same time, forgetting that she retired 10 years ago. Other little small things like that. Most days are good, but there are days, yeah, where it's bad. Afternoons, yeah, afternoons are sundowning. Yep. Do you have experience with Alzheimer's, Dawn? How old is your mom, Michelle? My mom's 84, and we don't have any Alzheimer's in our family. We have a little bit of dementia, but that's after like age 100. That's to be expected, I think. One of our good friends is 102, and she's still driving during the day. Not as much as she used to. She's finally letting other people do some things for her. But she's a pip. She went golfing till she was 98. I do have the interview with her, but the sound quality didn't come out the way I wanted it. So I'm trying to I have in mind to fix the audio or go interview her again. My daughter did such a good thing with the video that I hate to ask her to go do it with me again so I can get good audio. But I want to bring Rose to all of you. She is something else. And then I have 3 other people in line that I'd love to interview for you guys because they're awesome too. Is there a letter S? No, so those letter S's are actually 8s. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Now they look like 8s now that I'm looking at them like 8s. 8888888. Her mom and sister both passed from Alzheimer's dementia. Oh. Does she know it's happening? Is she fearful about what's happening to her at all? Because sometimes that makes it harder to handle if they know. And one of my pastor friends, his wife has Alzheimer's, and she's way too young. And it's really hard to see. Really hard to see him struggling with that. Because he's taking care of 2 different parishes. Crafty Tammy, Texas. How are you, girl? Glad to see you. Glad to have you on. It's so good to see everybody back. Good to see everybody on here. We were talking about storage containers and talking about stuff we're doing, what project we're working on. Right now, most of what I'm doing is decluttering and destashing over the summer till I have to get back to work again. And I'm pulpit supplying in various churches over the summer when other pastors are on vacation. What's your summer like? I'll be on all summer now. On Tuesday nights again. I'll be on all summer. I can't guarantee how far into the fall I'm going to go again, because that's when the Boys and Girls Club starts up. Teaching exhausts me. It absolutely exhausts me. Even though there's only a few hours every afternoon, it just takes everything out of me that I've got. So if I do, it won't be late in the evening, for sure. But you're used to me in the evening, so that's why I popped on tonight. Let me see, how am I going to get this on here? Working and cleaning classrooms. She says, we are the ones with the mental problems, and we do nothing but lie about everything. Oh, I'm so sorry. Gemma! Gemma! Girlfriend, I'm so glad you're here. You know what? I need another tissue because this is getting me. Gemma, my girl, how you doing? Yeah, you work at a school? Trying to make soaps and candles, Tammy. Nice. For sale or for gifts? Oh, I got some messages. I just want to be sure that they're not like responding to my whatnots here. Oh, it's Mark. There, wow. A freight train derailed not too far from here, and a house exploded not too far from here yesterday in another direction. My husband's full of good news, huh? You're so recent. Lost your granddad. Oh, I'm so sorry. We had his funeral on Friday last week. Oh, my heart is with you, Gemma. Michelle, speak with legal counsel about her assets. Yeah. You need some advice, Michelle. You need some advice on her aftercare, on her what you call it? The POD certainly, but a bunch of other things too. And you might need counseling for yourself or a group that you get together with. I know money's tight, but if you get together with a group of others, even on the net, okay, of others who are going through the same thing as you really do need to talk to other people about that. Why are you looking at my piles of garbage behind me, huh? I am so sorry to hear that. Power of attorney, that kind of thing, right? Dawn, me and my sister and older niece have got that handled. Do you have it handled in writing though, Michelle? Is it in writing with signed stuff? 4 balls of what, Crafty Tammy? 4 balls of soap? Are you giving them away as gifts or are you selling them? It's rough to bring those subjects, but you need to protect yourself. Yes, you do. Especially what's going to happen to the house. I have seen the best of siblings argue over the smallest things because it wasn't set out in a will. And it is rough to bring up those things. Nobody wants to talk about them. But it's best if you do. You need some moral support there, girl. If you want to talk anytime, give me a call. I think you still have my phone number, maybe. Or text me and we'll work out a time to talk. But you do need somebody on your side at this point because it's going to be tough. On a positive note, we went away to Scotland for 2 weeks. I'm jealous. One thing I love about Europe is everything is so close to each other. Around here, it's like going from Spain to Russia to get from one end of the state to the other. Not just the country. I'm jealous, girlfriend. I bet that was beautiful. Where in Scotland did you go? I need to finish my Outlander series. I have to finish watching that. I really want to finish Outlander. It just doesn't seem finished yet. In fact, I have a friend who used to work in Delaware. She's in Pennsylvania again. But she now helps people with Medicare and decisions and life decisions and things like that, and helps them get their affairs in order. I could see if, and she has some clients still in Delaware. I know you're in Maryland, but that would be closer than Pennsylvania. If you're interested in having me, right now we're bartering our services for each other. I don't know if you could make a deal with her for that, for anything. You rent the place, but you have a plan in place. Okay, that's good. Oh, I bet it was amazing. Good. I'm glad you have it in writing. Yep. We did the route called NC 500. We went to the top of mainland UK too. I hope you took some really wonderful pictures. Enjoy the outings while you can. Have you been online at all recently? Have you? I watched the one, I know it's been a while back, but when your friend opened the diamond painting storefront and you went into her store and previewed what she had on the shelves and stuff. I watched that one that you did, Gemma. I've watched a few others, but that one is the one that comes to memory. And any spare projects you're doing right now? I'm going to be selling some of the ones I've done on Etsy. I've done drink trays with poured resin over them, and I've done greeting cards with some of my paint gems. Boy, I had everybody on tonight. Zara was in earlier. You just missed her. Not everybody, because Tammykins has her grandkids tonight. I hope to be on most Tuesday nights over the summer at least. I can't guarantee that I'm going to be on that I'm going to be on too much in the fall. Because once I start working again in September, that really cuts down on my energy. Gemma, are you working right now, or are you on your tea break? I've missed you guys. I have really missed chatting with you guys. This chatty Cathy, I'm telling you. Talking about myself. There was a doll in America in the 60s, a baby doll that you pulled the cord and it talked all the time. And it was called Chatty Cathy. So guess why I got the nickname Chatty Cathy? You haven't uploaded for a while? Stole my... Who stole your nan's gnomes? Oh, I took them along with you. That's why you took the pictures of. I get it. My daughter has been gnoming my mother's place, just dropping spare gnomes. By the time she's 90, she wants my mom to have 90 gnomes stuffed around the place. Some are very obvious and some are kind of hidden. She hasn't seen them yet. It's hysterical. Some are in the garden, some are inside, some are outside. It's just crazy. Right now, I take care of paying all the bills and making her appointments. She is okay. She is okay with that because she's not that tech savvy. Okay, great, good. Put on a positive note. We have new fur babies. Guinea pigs. That's right. You had guinea pigs last time we talked. Do you still have guinea pigs? My niece had to rehome her, and her name is Diesel, jet black, green-eyed kitty kitty. Aww. Yeah, work and a tea break. All the fridges and main fridge broke down last week. Oh no. All stock had to be thrown away. Tonight's the first night we had a delivery, and there's a lot of stock, I bet. So, but the most positive news, my oldest niece will be getting married. Net congratulations. And they're adopting a beautiful baby boy. My great nephew, Kingston, is actually just a few months old. He was born in March. Oh, wonderful. I only have Corona now. Peanut passed away last year, right before Christmas. Oh, booger. Oh, booger. I just met somebody online today called Guinea Pig Lover in the Whatnot auctions. I've been destashing on Whatnot. I'm going to be on all weekend if you have the Whatnot app. Cheap ones. $5, $7, and $10 for all of the ones I've got, and premiums are a little bit more, but I need to get rid of my supplies, guys. And I got rid of a whole lot, but I still need to get rid of a lot more. Because I'll be 300 before I get all these done. I was hoping that Jennifer would pop in tonight. She said she might. The gal called Guinea Pig Lover, who I met on Whatnot today, she was buying up everything, the vintage books, even the religious ones that I wanted. And she was just going to stack them on a shelf to make her shelf look nice. And I'm like, come on. I wanted that one. I know what it's about. Oh, well, what can I do? I shouldn't be spending any more of my money anyway. I should be making money to pay for my heating oil. I think hubby's going to help me out with that after he pays the school tax bill. Uh-huh. It is a dangerous app for me too. It is so easy to fall into a trap with Whatnot. Jennifer! Oh, here you are. This is the Jennifer I was telling you I invited on tonight. This is the Jennifer who's been selling diamond paintings on Whatnot. And I grabbed a few from her. I'm starting the fireworks, Jen. I just picked out all the bling that I'm going to use for the firework one. I went through my stash here and traded some of the colors for crystals and ABs. I'm glad you found us. We were talking about, well, a long time ago, we were talking about storage and how we store our drills. And oh, Jennifer, if I get to buy any more diamond paintings from you, you don't need to send me any of the kits. I should say, you don't need to send any kits with me. I'm decided that the 25 kits that I had to sell that have the covers on them already, that don't show up well, I'm going to donate to a women's shelter, and I'm going to do that by the end of the week. So I have to put kits with all of those, and come on. So that's 25 more I don't have sitting around here. Cupid's Angel, hello, how you doing? Introduce yourself. Do I know you? I'm so glad to have you here. I don't know what the F2I on the end. Maybe that's just because they had to put that on there. I want to introduce you to Michelle Muttnut. She has her own channel here on YouTube, and she's on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And she had guinea pigs, and she's been talking about that. Diamond painting with Gem. She is in England, and right now it's like 2 in the morning or something like that. And she and I have done some spare drill projects together and done some challenges, hosted some challenges together. She's from the UK in near London, I think. And let's see. And Zara, which was her handle was West Aussie Diamond Art Reads. She is on my channel a lot. She is also my Bible study buddy. She's from Australia. It's exactly 12 hours difference there. So she went to work. So she's not going to be able, but this is a international chat, and we would love to have more people come in and chat. You're just new, stop by to say hi. I'm on Saturday morning auctions. Oh, yes. Okay. Very good. I'll be on all weekend this weekend. What are you selling on the auctions? Or it's a Whatnot auction that I know you from? Every holiday seems to be really super good for sales. So I'm looking forward to this weekend. I didn't do too much sales this past weekend, and it was really low. And I happened to bump up against others who were fresh young things and doing fresh new paintings, and I'm just destashing. So I was really up against it. So I didn't do too well this weekend, but I did fantastic on Memorial Day, so maybe it'll be good again this weekend. I don't know. We also want to take my husband's aunt to the family plots. She wants to go to the family graveyard, and I know it's Mormon to talk about, but she wants to go up to the family graveyard and talk to the relatives, I guess. I don't know. Make sure they're well kept and taken care of up there. That's over an hour drive, and it'll take us an hour to get down to pick her up. So it's almost 2 hours. Then, Sandy, here you are. Hello, girlfriend. You sell just about anything. Well, tag me. Tag me and I'll tag you and whatnot. And I'll stop around and check yours out again, too. Last Saturday was a raid for diamond art sellers. I think it was 13 hours of shows. That might be why. Yes. Yep. And I have to get in on these raids, and I don't know how to break into the click. He stopped by to see if we had trash to be hauled. He who, Michelle? Oh, your nephew. Okay. All right. I just gave you a plug for your Tuesday, Thursday chats, so. What I'm working on today, and I just showed Jennifer, is I bought this one from Jennifer a couple weeks ago. And since it's fireworks, I thought for the 4th of July it would be nice. I'm just doing the black right now, but I'm replacing a lot of this with bling, with crystals and with ABs. And I have some fairy dust too. You're in the process of getting your bathroom and kitchen renovated. God bless you. Cupid, are you doing some diamond art now? Which one are you doing? Still got plastic flowers left. You might be working on those for a while. Right now, I've got to go back to work in a minute. It's good to see you back. Oh, thank you, Gemma. It's good to be back. I missed everybody so much. I can't guarantee I'll be on toward the fall, but it's good to be back for the summer. It is. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. It warms my heart. Now you need to get back on too. Oh, I missed you guys so much. Oh, man. You can't do everything in life you want to do, can you? Your washing machine let go, and we ended up with, major water damage. That sucks. Bye, Gemma. Love you. Oh, that really sucks. Yeah. The more you own, the more you got to take care of, unfortunately. It's the way it always works. I see what my cousins are going through and what they're arguing over with their inheritance and stuff, and I'm like, it's ridiculous. I'm glad I don't have that much. I told my mom she should go through all the stuff before she goes. Give away stuff so that we don't have to. And that she should also use up all her money, because we're not going to. She worked hard for it. She should use it. We don't want it. It's enough argument over where the property's all going to go. Sandy jumped onto Whatnot with me a couple times. Relaxed for the moment. Had my shoulder replaced again, so I'm trying not to overdo it. That's hard to do, Cupid. What's your first name so I don't have to call you Cupid all the time? If you want to put it in chat, that's okay. I probably, if I sent you something already, I know I have it written down, but I'm not close to where I write things down and I want to remember. I like to call you by your first name if I can. It's more personal. What else do you do other than selling on Whatnot? Or has that become your altogether income? I'm not savvy to go buying up lots of this and that, and I don't want any inventory laying around. I'm trying to get rid of stuff. So I'm going to be around till I sell my stuff and then go on. Angel, I will definitely call you Angel then. Thank you. I'm doing the same thing, but doing it with pictures of what goes to who. That's a great idea, Sandy. Mutnut is in and out. Okay, she did say, yeah. She's in and out because her nephew is there with her, and they're doing chores around the house as well. When I came in, Michelle was signed up already. She was signed up waiting for me. And then I had trouble getting on because I hadn't done it in so long. And I realized that I didn't know if I wanted to use StreamYard or if I wanted to go right through YouTube. And I thought, I know StreamYard. I better use StreamYard again. So I had two chats scheduled at the same time. And I'm like, I can't do that. And I couldn't figure out which one was which. So I had to delete them both and start again. So if you tried to find me earlier and I wasn't there, that was the problem. You will only sell on YouTube. And my better half is a scrapper. Oh, you only sell on YouTube. I thought I met you through. How do you sell on YouTube? I do the shipping, and yes, that is a full-time job. And you say you sell just about anything? You sell on Saturday morning. So I didn't meet you through Whatnot. How do you sell on YouTube? I've never seen I told you you've been away for quite a while. The selling features of that. My husband keeps wanting me to go on TikTok. I don't know if I trust the sellers and buyers there as much as on Etsy and eBay and Whatnot is crazy enough. I spend too much of my earnings back on Whatnot, which is really bad. Really, really not good for me. There are a lot of auctions on YouTube. Really? I have to check that out now. Is it just that you go on live and you do it through a live cast? Is that all it is? Like I'm doing now, but only it's an auction? How do you... I don't know. I'll have to watch other people's auctions to see how they do it. Maybe I'll jump on your Saturday morning to figure out how to do it. Not that I'm looking for more work. Heavens. I'm not looking for more work. I just want to destash and be done with it. I got enough work to do. I'm renovating a couple rooms in my barn. One of them's my office, and one of them will be my crafty room. Hopefully, maybe I can film from. And then another room is going to be my storage room. So my daughter is putting a new floor in it right now and a new ceiling. Because it had weather damage we had to fix. And I want to destash enough so that I can move into that space nicely. and be able to do my junk journals and my other crafting. I'll have my sewing inside upstairs, though. You do. Some are fancier. You're on your iPad now. Sandy girl. Okay. Anybody else working on something while we're chatting? What are you drinking? What's everybody have? What are you hydrating with while you're sitting here working and talking? And I know you all don't drink tea, and right now I'm not drinking tea. I'm drinking lime beer. And yes, I like fruit beers. I guess because I'm partly German, beer works for me. I'm mostly German ancestry. You're doing a 30 by 60 AB underwater castle. Jennifer, I have a really big one. I think it has crystals in it too, but it's fishing like an aquarium scene. I just sent your other one out today. I was debating whether I should send that along with it just for fun. No mermaids in it, unfortunately. You have a soda. How is that bad, honey? As long as it's not diet. Though there's icky chemicals. I guess I'm a purist. I don't like the diet chemicals and diet sodas and stuff, and I don't like the aftertaste and all that garbage. So, but you do you. Iced tea. Dawn's got iced tea. Sweetened or unsweetened? Are you an unsweet girl too? I am an unsweet girl. Oh, I'd like to see it. It'll be in your shows this weekend. Yeah. When I see you there, I'll bring it up. I've got one with a really, really long goldfish, a goldfish with like a big fan tail. Those are the two fishy ones I have right now that I still have. So when I see you crop up, I'll pull them out because I know exactly where they are now. I got myself organized for a change. And Mom's not having me tear down, shut up. Excuse me. Dust in my throat. I have some old books and some stuff I'm going through, some vintage from out in the barn that I've been going through, and they're from like 1895 to 1910. Some of them are agricultural, some of them are arithmetic, some of them are German, German writing, German scripture and song. I found a German funeral book like that people would take to funerals, so they'd have all the liturgy and songs and stuff, comfort songs and stuff with them when they attend funerals, but it's all in German. So I've been pricing them, finding out the value of them and seeing if they might sell. I have some newspapers from, they're like old, like Life magazine, but they're from the late 1800s, early 1900s. And they've got some crazy fashions in them, which I had scanned in, and I'm going to sell the original papers. They're not in great shape, but I'm going to sell the originals. And then I am going to use the uh, scanned in pictures to create stuff for junk journaling, create images for junk journaling. I found a way that I want to try on printing them on muslin, and that seemed really, really neat. I want to try doing that with just a regular printer. And hubby got me, just ordered me a label printer. Your nephew went? Okay. You haven't had a beer since last year. You're a sweet girl. Okay. That's okay. You're a sweet tea girl. It's quite all right. I usually have iced tea too, but I put in a little bit of lemon for my sweetness if I need to. I eat enough sugar on my own that if I have more sugar in all the tea I drink, oh my gosh, I'd be diabetic now. That's about all I drink is tea. I have a complete set of sterling silver tea set as well as sterling silver flatware, and it's in the original case from Germany. You're selling. Oh my gosh. Oh, it must be beautiful. How old is it, Sandy? What year is it from? Do you have relatives in Germany too? Or ancestors or something? Mine came over in the 1600s, so we've been here for a while. Even before the Revolutionary War. We've been here for more like 300 years rather than 250. But I digress. The Pennsylvania Dutch have been here for a while now. About 50 years old. Okay. Hope you get a good price for it. Problem is, nobody likes to do anything formal these days. They don't like to do anything with china and silver. My mom's got a pewter set. She's got silver as well, but she's got a beautiful pewter set. And we just don't. It's got a coffee, tea, and chocolate pot, and a serving set, and that kind of thing. And we just don't. She's a hostess, but it's more casual stuff nowadays. Nobody wants to get it out and clean it and then use it and then clean it and then put it back again and store it and keep it nice. And silver you have to polish and all that kind of good stuff. So it's hard to keep up with these days. If anybody wants to come on with me and I can give you the code, just share your email address with me and I can email you the code. And I'd be glad to have you come up as a guest and you can be on and chat with me right here in person, online, on camera, if you'd like to be. Anybody want to do that? Lemon too, your mom's recipe. You've had it for years. Really needs to get it appraised. That's a good idea. Have 2 complete sets of dinnerware and service set for 10, over 100 pieces. That's fantastic. My mom used to collect red ruby depression ware, and it has a gold ring, a ring of gold in the bottom of it. And she's been collecting it since the 60s. So we have tons of pieces in all different kinds and shapes and sizes. And she's been She hasn't gotten it appraised, but we've had it for so long. I told her she needs to write that in her will for me. But I've been saying that since I've been a teenager, so it's been a long time. Unfortunately, it's not in the will, but I know my brother doesn't want it, so it's not going to be debated over. My brother and I get along where my cousins do not. We have such different tastes, there's no sense in arguing over anything because we don't like similar things. Your dinnerware has everything. It's a good idea to get it appraised. A good idea. There's probably some auction houses around that you can see what percentage of commission that they get, and they know they put similar sets of things together, and they know who buys what. So you'll probably have a better chance of selling it through an auction house at this point that knows what they're doing. Because selling it online is completely hit or miss, and everybody wants a bargain, so they're not willing to pay anything for it. I think Etsy is the only place where people go to get gifted things that are handmade, gifted things that it doesn't matter if it costs a pretty penny because they know people are making it handmade and making it for them. And but everywhere else, people are out for a bargain. They're out for, well, I can't blame them. At the price of gas these days, holy cow. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Yeah, China. Yeah. Angel, I'm definitely going to have to try to come in to one of your auctions on if you give me a link, email the link to let's see, my public channel is well, you can do it to Wanda's Workbasket at gmail.com. No apostrophes or anything. Trim with sterling. 30% of what? Is that what the auction commission is? So your husband is an auctioneer and knows the business? It's worth it because they put it in on days that similar items are going to go so that the people who collect those things come on those days. When I was looking for vintage, like Victorian wear, I used to go to a local auction and I used to wait till it was in the paper that they had fashion, like, old fashioned clothing. So they know to look for things when they go on sale there. Otherwise, it's really hit or miss, and it's hard to sell some good stuff like that. Replacements. Yeah, they do sell well as replacements for people who have lost pieces or broken pieces over the years. But if you have complete sets, that's also a bonus. I would think anyway. Well, maybe I can get some information from your husband. Are you still hanging around, Crafty Tammy and Cupid Angel? Angel, email me when your show, like the link for your show for Saturday morning at wandasworkbasket@gmail.com, and I'll make a point of coming and checking it out on Saturday morning. Okay. We were just talking about auctions and shows and stuff like that, and I was asking if you could send me your information at wandasworkbasket@gmail.com, and then I'll try to catch your shows on Saturday morning. I'd like to see how they work and what's selling, and just check out what you're giving, what you're putting up. Is he is your husband a professional auctioneer and stuff? Do you buy like storage units and sell what you find in there, or replacements and company? Yeah, she wants to know. Replacements is a company. Oh. Here, just made me a snack of turkey cheese, mustard on a tortilla. Sounds good to me. We went to a really, really good Mexican restaurant yesterday. I loved it. And my husband got sick, violently ill. The problem is he's allergic to pork, and he did not know that this pork product was part of what he ordered. He had 4 forkfuls of it, and he got full suddenly. And by the time he got home, he was sick as a dog. But that's his fault, because he should have found out if there was pork in it or not. He had the same item somewhere else, and it was made out of beef. And this one was made out of pulled pork, and it did not sit well in his gut. I shouldn't have said that when you have such a nice sandwich you made for yourself here. That was silly of me. I'm sorry. Nobody needs to hear that. You got a lot of stuff from dumpsters. My daughter does too. I used replacements to replace some of my Corningware dishes. Yeah, there you go. We donate most of the food. We're on 10 Central on Saturdays. Okay, so that would be noon for me, I think. So you're 3. What time is it there for you now? If you're on Central Time, I'm on Eastern Time. So that's 2 time zones different. No, you'd be earlier. Almost 9, and it's almost 10 for me. So you're 2 hours earlier. 1 hour earlier. So if you're on at 10, for me it would be 11 o'clock on Saturday. That sounds good, because I like to sleep in on Saturdays. And it's called what? Okay. You're on Central Time too, Sandy? Did you put the name of it in there, Angel? I have to go back up and look. Ah, Cupid's Angel Auctions. Okay. Is your husband's name Cupid? I had a young man in my fifth grade class last year whose name was Angel. I'm so glad you stopped by tonight. I never even knew YouTube had auctions. Nobody wants to chit chat live on camera with me tonight, huh? Maybe next time. Maybe next week. If you get braver or have your hair combed, I'll ask again next week and anybody can pop on with me. Our community has at least 5 food banks. The community rallies for those in need. Fantastic. His name is Frank. That was my uncle's name. Franklin, as in like Benjamin Franklin. Oh, yeah. I'm going to have to start filling in with some fun ones. I'm just doing the background black, and I'm going to start accidentally pushing buttons on my screen if I keep doing this. I'll have hopefully I have a different camera set up soon so that you're not looking up my nose here. You're in Tennessee. Sandy's in Tennessee. Yes, Sandy is in Tennessee. It's so cool meeting new people this way. And I love having an international chat because we had Australia and England on tonight too. My besties. There was one time we had somebody from the Philippines on for a bit, somebody from Belgium on for a bit over the years. I wonder how my friend from the Philippines is doing. I think about her every once in a while. I should write her another note and see if she answers. Come on. Southeast Wisconsin by Lake Michigan. So you get all the snow up there. I heard it was snowing in Michigan a couple days ago. It's like in the 90s here, and it's been snowing in Michigan. What's up with that? What's up with that? Lake effect. I have a friend in Cleveland who's on the other side of one of those lakes, and they get sucked in by the snow every once in a while too. But I'm in Pennsylvania, but I'm close to Philly. Close to Valley Forge and close to Philadelphia, the birthplace of America. I wish I felt like being more patriotic than I remember 1776, the 200th birthday, and Hands Across America. And they also had a train they called the Freedom Train that did whistle stops all across America from one end to the other. And it was so cool because you could join up. Hands Across America, they actually had a hand-holding chain that went from town to town, during certain amount of hours. And it was incredible. It was so much fun to be a part of. And that year we drove, my family. My dad was a teacher, so we had July off every year. And July we would take off with the camper pulled behind our Volvo or our van, and we would travel somewhere in the United States. And that year we traveled to California, from sea to shining sea, to dip our toes in the Pacific, from the Atlantic to the Pacific. And it was a fabulous trip. Even if I did have to share it with my brother. Fabulous trip. That was a great year. I got to go to Mexico that year with the Girl Scouts too. That was just so cool. Yes, I remember the DAC calendar. You still have to finish it. Oh my gosh. 1 month at a time. I haven't made mine yet. I have the 12 done, but I haven't made it into a calendar yet. That figures. I have a lot of projects. I still have that Dreamer Design Insane in the Membrane with the little dog crossing his eyes, and I want to put a butterfly that moves its wings right between its nose. I still want to do that yet. I still have tea and like library books, and I want to put a tea sachet behind it so it smells like tea. The Flats. Is that where you live near, Dawn? Jersey Flats? Wait, Dawn, you're from Jersey, right? But Upper Jersey, like, we're not too far from each other. We've got to get together. I think we're close enough that we should be able to get together. We should just take a day and meet up in Allentown or something. I only have 1/3 of your Serafina done. That's okay. You know, you'll get back to it. I took a break for a while and I got back to it. Couldn't stay away for too long. I started selling it, then I'm like, I really want to do this one, or I really want to do that one. And there's so many fun crafts to do. You've been working on your woodworking, you've been working on your wood burning and stuff like that. So you've been doing other things. You haven't been lazy. You only, yeah. I better write that down before I forget it. It was sold in October. To whom? Tell me, not Dak. They didn't sell it to Dak, did they? Oh, wait a minute. So it's 11. Your aunt lived on Frontenac Boulevard in Philly. So you know the town. Hang on, I'm trying to go back to see. I didn't write Crafty Angel's thing down, and I want to do that. Now I can't find where she put her. I think it was just Crafty Angel Auctions. Yep, that's what it is. Cupid's Angel Auction. Cupid's Angel Auctions. Saturday, for me, it will be 11. Cleveland Flats. You're in Jersey. I know, Dawn. I know you're in Jersey. So I still think we need to get together because you're so close. You have 3 plaques already done on your wood burning. I gotta see them. You gotta send me pictures. Send them to the Facebook group. Been having health issues, not traveling. Oh, Dawn. For some reason, it won't let me send an email. Yeah, it. Just send it from. It won't let you send it through the chat. But just send me an email from your email address. I can't travel right now. I can't drive too far right now until I get my other eye done and it heals. By August, I'll be driving all over the place again. For sure. My other eye will be done. Underwent ownership transition in April. I haven't been keeping up with it, and I'm so glad it wasn't Dak that bought it. Oh, these awful. I have ants that fly. No, they're not termites. I have ants that fly, and they like the light. So the big light I have on here, they come and they get stuck on the diamond painting glue. They bug me every night. They only come out at night. And only in the summer when it gets hot. Now I'm going to feel itchy because I'm going to think they're all over me. There we go. Yes, I had cataracts, and I have cataracts. I think cataracts, is that, no, not cataracts, the other one. Where the lens gets cloudy and they replace the lens. I have my left eye was done 2 weeks ago. Yeah, 2 weeks ago today. It's wonderful. It's fantastic. And I'm getting this one done in 2 weeks. 2 more weeks. The right done. Yeah, they drive me nuts too. Like in the middle of the night, I'm thinking something's walking on me, and here's one of these stupid ants. I better stay away from that. I'm going to click myself right out of the chat here. I don't move. I gotta start putting some bling in this thing because I'm filling up the black background here. Exposing too much sticky. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going away on vacation or anything this year. I might get to Mom's place at the shore for a little bit, but probably not for much. I have a friend I'd like to take down with me to the shore. She hasn't been down. She likes to go to Long Island in Jersey. Long Beach Island is where she likes to go, and I'm down in Cape May. I like Ocean City. I like Ocean City, Maryland better than Ocean City, Jersey, but My mom's in Cape May, so I get to go to Ocean City, Jersey, once a summer. Okay, Michelle. You had your coronas resurfaced. That is cataracts? Okay. I kept confusing it with the other ones. Traveled to the factory you traveled to the factory in China. They found issues with the 310 drill molds. Well, we could have told them that, couldn't we, Dawn? My cataracts are not bad enough yet. Mine, I was told that if I didn't get them done this summer, he was going to turn me into the DMV. That's how bad mine was. Yeah, I know you do, Ocean City, Maryland. Can't blame you there. Of course, I like the Delaware, the inlet, the Inner Harbor. I love the Inner Harbor with the aquarium and the water taxi and all the history and fun things that are there. I am so glad I got mine done. I am so glad because I can see so much better, so much clearer. Now I keep, oh, daggone it. That was one of those stupid bugs. Yeah, I can see so much clearer out of the one eye, but now because the eye that's not done is still cloudy, I keep thinking I've got to clean my lens, my glasses lens. And I keep reaching up and trying to clean it. And it doesn't need to be cleaned. Well, it might, but not as badly as I think it is. And then try to put your makeup on. You put the makeup on the good eye, but you got to close the good eye to do that. So you try to get close to the mirror to make sure you're not going wobbly all over your lid trying to put eye makeup on. You have to avoid eye makeup for a week, the day of and for a week after. And that's not a problem with me. I don't wear a whole lot of makeup, but when I go preaching and stuff, I do. Because I like to look presentable when I leave the house, not like I do now. I should be more careful of my appearance. Zigzag eyebrow. Yeah, it feels like that. Mystic Seaport. That's a beautiful place. I like scary stuff. I want to go to CT in October. Where is CT? Connecticut? What's in Connecticut? I'm assuming that's what CT is. What's in Connecticut? I'm not into scary stuff. I'm not into Halloween and that. Mystic, yes. Mystical, I should say. Mystical and supernatural, but not on the darker side. I have enough supernatural stuff going on the positive side that I don't need that yet. I don't need the dark side crouching in. I'm just having lately I've been putting on my CDs that I collected years and years ago that I haven't listened to for a long time. Been popping them in the car, cranking them up as I drive from place to place. And it's been so much fun. So much fun. By the time I get any place, I'm like out of breath and out of voice. I have to watch it on Sunday mornings. I don't lose my voice before I preach. Hmm. I only have 2 lined up for July and none lined up for October. I mean, September. August. What am I talking about? And I want to be booked. I want to be booked full. And I'm not. I am happiest when I'm out doing that on a Sunday morning. Okay, back. When you have your cataract surgery, you aren't supposed to bend over. That's right. That's what my doctor told me when I had mine done. You're right. Not for a week. I'm okay now. The real Annabelle is there, but probably closed still. Okay, I'm not sure I get that. The real Annabelle is, oh, at Mystic Seaport? I'm going to visit my son in New Hampshire in 2 weeks. Good, Sandy. Very good. Anyone doing any gardening? That my mother is. She's a great gardener. She loves getting in the dirt. And she likes container gardening right now. She gets annuals, and she does container gardening with the annuals. She's 84, so she has to take her time. She has help doing the weeding and stuff, but she's got rose beds, but all her roses died. I mean, they were in memorials to my dad and my uncle, and the rose bed just up and died. Something got in it, some blight or something. So we have to wait some time and then try to replant it. That's not fun. Oops, come on now. Get on there. Do you garden? An angel garden. I like that. I like that. An angel garden. They had that famous spooky cemetery that had the angel in the cemetery in the front cover of the book. Midnight in a Land of, no, what was it? What was it called? I don't remember anymore. I don't remember anymore. But I heard it was a spooky book, but it was really good. I think that was Mississippi, though. You have perennial hibiscus flowers, roses, and some herbs. Yeah. Sandy's an herbalist. She really likes to do the herbs. I wish I had her talent for that. I have a brown thumb, to be honest. I love gardens. I love flowers. The only thing I have yet to kill too often, not saying I haven't killed them in the past, but is cacti and spider plants. I'm pretty good with succulents. And there's a reason why. I'm ADD and I keep forgetting to water. Even if it's on my list, I keep thinking, oh, I must have just done that yesterday. No. And I don't like to change. I don't like to, like, if I think of something I have to do and I want to do, I'm so enthusiastic about getting right to that. that everything else gets pushed aside, including chores and taking care of my plant babies and eating, things like that. Paying bills. I suck at paying bills, which doesn't make my life easy. I really suck at paying bills. We planted peppers and tomatoes. The rest we are letting grow, whatever it wants, just keeping the weeds out, getting moss roses. Ooh, sunflowers, more tomatoes, and watermelon. Oh, I love watermelon. Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. Yes, that was the book I was thinking of, Dawn. Good catch. Good catch. It had that beautiful angel in the front of the book cover. I bet Zara's read that one. But she's not here to answer. She's at work. You know, when I hear some of the YouTubers I watch are like, I'm a fan of some of the court shows. Okay, I watch the court, Credence and Mikey, and sometimes Law Talk with Mike, although he's getting to bother me. Biggin bothers me sometimes too, but where am I going with this? You know, when some of the YouTubers say, "Oh, I love you guys. I'm glad you're here." You know, I used to think that's really hokey. But I have missed you guys in chat so much. I think about you all the time. And you know, anybody who was here regular, it's been almost a year since I've been on, and it's like I never left. You guys are so fantastic that it warms my heart all the time. And you're so good to each other. We have a fantastic chat around here. And I really appreciate it. How kind you are to each other, and we don't get into arguments, and even when we talk religion and politics, which I am not averse to, as some of you know. I mean, heck, I'm a pastor. Of course, I'm not averse to talking religion, and I don't jam it down people's throats. I don't like that at all. So, but you know, I just, you guys are so good to each other. I just missed you guys like crazy. So I know what some YouTubers mean when they say, you know, I love you. If they really mean it, because I just have such a warm place for you guys in my heart. It's crazy. And I had a hard time looking at you when I said that. Wasn't that awful? It's always good to know you have friends, even if they're from states and a whole half a world away. Get on there now. Don't be slipping off of there. There, thank you. Oh, good. Can I put them up on the Facebook site? Some are fake. We try to keep it real. Sometimes people tell me to smile, but I don't want to be fake. Good job, Angel. Good job. If you're not feeling it, don't do it. Okay, great. Let me check them out, Sandy. Let me go into my They're raising the tariff surcharges. Did you send it to Workbasket? Oh, they reduced some of the shipping surcharges. Thank God. Yes. Maybe it got into promotions. No, it did not get into promotions. ArtDot's coming off with a bundle. If you haven't gotten an electric pen yet and you want to try it, they're going on a big sale at ArtDot. And if you use my code, that's, well, I don't have it in there now, but it will be in the description box below. You get 10% off. It's going down from $35.99 to $16.99, a wireless diamond painting pen. Or you can save an additional $7 if you buy the electric pen and any art kit. A combo starting for under $30 if you use the code PK7. Capital P, capital K, 7. And you get $7 more off. Sorry, I just happened to see an ArtDot advertisement in my thing while I'm waiting for. It didn't bounce back, did it? Because I don't have it yet. Oh, you sent it through Facebook. Okay, wait a minute. Here we go. I have to download them first. Save images. Oh, I love that. Okay, that's where let me. Oh, I love that. Oh, the girl in green. Oh, I got to show you. I got to show everybody here. Okay. And then ooh. All right. I downloaded them. I'm going to show everybody here now. So I'm going to share my screen. I remember how to do that. Oh, first I've got to do that. Wait a minute. First I got to do that. I got to go to my downloads. That's it. I got to pop that one open. Oh, come on. Just open it and stop asking me what do you want to open it with. Just do it. Okay. And where's the other one? There it is. Right? Okay, so now I'm going to share my screen. Here we go. Share my screen. Share screen. And which window? Okay. Here's the one I oohed and awed about. Can you see it? She almost looks like a Sagittarius. She's got like the arrow, a moon at the top. She's like a night goddess. I love that. I absolutely love her. Let me show you another one. You know what? I'm going to, so I can see them at the same time, I'm going to switch to that, I think. So if I share my screen, maybe I can see it. Whoops. Nope, that's invite a guest. That one, I think. Oh, come on. Never mind. No, it's not going to let me do it. So, all right, let me share my screen again. Or I had the wrong button. Hang on a second. I did. I had the wrong button. There's one. I like the Native American feathers with that eagle. That's gorgeous, Sandy. Everybody get a good look on that one? How's it coming up on that window? Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Let me show you the others. I keep hitting the wrong button. I'm going to get it. Sun and Moon. Oh, she meant Justice, the gal on the green in the green dress. She means Justice. Sun and the Moon is one that is not finished. Oh, looks beautiful to me. One more, I think. Let me make sure I had it up. What did I miss? Oh, did I show that one? I don't think I did. Aha. All right. Here we go. Share screen. Window. That one. Rare. You've been wanting a tattoo? Which one do you like for the tattoo? You're really a good drawer, Sandy. She's so talented. She's so talented. Thank you for sharing those. I'll pop them up on the Facebook group. Angel, what tattoo? Which one would you choose for tattoo? I've always wanted a butterfly, something small that wouldn't hurt too bad. Because I'm a wimp. I am such a wimp. My shoulder is starting to hurt, guys. I'm starting to get the pain in my shoulder again. Oh. Here we go. So I'm probably going to have to get off soon. But I will be back next week. I'll have more stuff to show you. And stop around Whatnot shop this weekend. You like the eagle? Did I show the horses? Did I show the horses? Let me double check. Did I show the horses? I thought there was one I might be missing. Okay, let me show it here. I want to do this first. There we go. Isn't that beautiful? It's just amazing. I'm so jealous of your drawing talent. You can just draw that on there. I'm really in love with that archer in the green dress. I'm really in love with that one. Isn't it neat? You're in the process of making another eagle. Someone asked me to make one. Good job. You want a Pooh Bear with a fishing Oh, for your brother who passed away. Oh, well, that's a great idea. That's a great idea, Angel. Yep, night, night. Yes, please do. Then I don't have to go digging for it and trying to find out where it is. Yep, please do send it to me. All right, nighty night, everybody. Thanks for joining me tonight. Thanks for keeping me company for a couple hours. And thanks for being awesome. Just thanks for being awesome company. And I look forward to seeing everybody again next week, okay? Everybody. All right, guys. Take care. Have a good week. See you soon. Yep, stay safe.